Welcome, friends, to Ananda Village. We are streaming live. This is a special fundraising event for the Temple of Light. Every event at Ananda, we begin with Dharma, with right action. And that first action is an invocation to the divine. So I'd like to invite Nayaswami's Jyotish and Devi to lead us in a prayer.
So welcome to all of you here and also all of you watching online. And as Narayan was explaining, we're all acting as magnets, not only to build this temple, but to, more importantly, to draw the presence of the divine into this temple, because otherwise it's just a building. But we don't want just a building. We want a temple of light that is going to affect the whole world. So get centered in your hearts with that intention to draw the presence of the masters into not only this morning, but into this temple and into our lives. Heavenly Father,
Heavenly Father,
Divine Mother,
Divine Mother,
Friend, beloved God,
Friend, beloved God,
Great Masters,
Great Masters,
Jesus Christ,
Jesus Christ,
Babaji Krishna,
Babaji Krishna,
Lahiri Mahashaya,
Lahiri Mahashaya,
Swami Shri Yukteswar, beloved Guru, Paramahansa Yogananda Ji, great saints of all religions, beloved Swamiji, we invoke your presence to come into our temple and into the temple of our hearts. Make us lighthouses to bring thy uplifting consciousness to everyone, and make our temple a true temple of light that will shine everywhere, driving out all darkness. Om Shanti. Amen.
Thank you, Jyotish and Devi. I want to, if I didn't properly welcome our online viewers as well. And I'm just going to take a few moments to share with us all what are the incredible prizes that we are offering. Well, first off, we have a goal. We have a goal today. We want to raise $50,000 for the temple, moving towards $650,000 that we need to complete the project by Ananda's 50th anniversary this 4th of July. So there are some incredible prizes here. One, my wife very generously donated. There is thank you, Dharma Devi. There is an Ananda desert retreat where Master wrote his Gita commentaries. Many of us are familiar with that. And there's a 30-acre retreat there in 29 Palms. And there's a prize for 3-night stay at the Ananda Desert Retreat in 29 Palms. 10 people could stay there. Yes! Thank you. Give it up. Yeah. You could bring 10 people out there, have your own seclusion. We've got another prize, an original painting right here, a beautiful painting by Dana Lynn Anderson. It's a temple of light for the world. This is an image of the world being blessed by the light of God. You might want to have that painting in your home. How beautiful. Yes. Thank you. We have a weekend for 2 in Tahoe. For those of you that are close here, you can just ship on over to the old lake. Have a nice stay for the weekend. You don't want to go anywhere. We've got a weekend right here at the Crystal Hermitage Guest House. Perhaps you want to... Yes. Yeah. There's a beautiful framed watercolor right here above Arati of Nayaswami Jyotish. Some of you online may not know. He's a painter as well as a yogi and lover of God, and brings the God of beauty into our lives through painting. So this is another grand prize. Yes. Yes. The grandest prize is a 1-week package on the Big Island of Hawaii. Not only that, but wait, there's more. It's not steak knives. It actually includes flight for 2 people. So it's not only your stay, it's your flight there. Wow, yes. This is unbelievable. How is this happening? I don't know. But yes, I wasn't joking. There is more because, Miss Miley, there are bonus gifts, aren't there? Yes. Thank you. And these gifts help incentivize us to get to those grand prizes, just like we have the Path of Kriya Yoga to get us to God. So we have, for $100, you will get a Treasures Along the Path talk or a crystal clarity. So if you give 100, I didn't make this clear, every $25 donation gets you 1 raffle ticket into those grand prizes. So if you give $100, that's 4 tickets, but it also gets you a potential bonus gift. $200 or 8 tickets will get you your name on a temple floor tile. So we've done the roof, but now you can have a floor tile blessed as well. $1,000 or 40 tickets in the raffle is an art print by Nayaswami Jyotish or a ticket to the fundraising dinner. If you do a $5,000 gift, that's a 5-day seclusion at the meditation retreat or 5 tickets to that fundraising dinner. $10,000 or 400 raffle tickets is a retreat at the Expanding Light or a table for 10 at the fundraising dinner. Amazing. Now, the grand poobah of all prizes here is if you were to give a $100,000 donation towards the Temple of Light, which would be 4,000 raffle tickets. Can we even fit 4,000 raffle tickets in this thing? We need a bigger drum, thank you. So this is level 6. Were these like 6 levels of the chakras? Level 6 is a commissioned painting by Nayaswami Jyotish. So if there's a certain aspect or something you would like in nature or inwardly you'd like painted, you can invite Jyotish to do that and he'll tune in and offer that for your $100,000 gift towards the temple. So, with that all said, I'd like to introduce Nayaswami Jyotish and Devi again to share with us some inspirational words. And to do that, I want to remind you of a joke that Yogananda told. There's an old couple, and the woman said to the man, "Oh, my dear, your teeth are like the stars. They only come out at night." Well, these 2 stars have come out. Not at night, but in the morning. Let us welcome them.
How in the world do you follow that? So I'm going to let Devi try.
Well, thank you all for coming, and thank you for those who are joining online. This temple of light that we are all building, and I was thinking we'll close our Streamathon this morning with the affirmation, but really the affirmation captures it. God's light is within us, around us, and everywhere. With His grace, we are building a temple of light, a beacon of blessings for all the world. And that just struck me. That's it. God's light is everywhere, but we need to capture it and manifest it in different places so that people can see it. A beacon of hope and light in this world, which is so dark and so lost now and so confused. And, you know, Master came with a huge mission. We've been pouring deeply into the Gita commentaries for the upcoming Inner Renewal Week, and the battle of light and darkness. We can't take up swords and fight the enemy of materialism and greed and selfishness and contractiveness that's in the world, but we can take up the lightsaber. like the Jedi, and we can say, what do we do with this lightsaber? We don't kill people, we don't hurt people, but we project that light and we manifest things. We were visiting the workers a few weeks ago at the temple, and one of the main contractors, the head of the project, Nakula, said, we're not building this temple, we're just capturing what's already there. And that's what it is. This light of God exists in that building already. This light of God exists in our community already. This light of God exists in your hearts already. And how are we going to bring that out? It has to be done through outward manifestations. And this temple is that. And I know for me, until the remaining $650,000 is raised, and we're trying only to raise 50 today, but if we go over, all the better. But until that's raised, that's the focus of my spiritual life, really. It's just, we've got to complete this. We've got to show the world this can be done by people who believe in the light and are living the light, the children of the light. This is our gift to the world. And so let's keep it. Give what you can, but give your commitment. That's what draws the magnetism, that draws the money. With His grace, we are building a temple of light, only with His grace, and with our willing intention to make it happen. So let's have lots of fun this morning. And let's ask Divine Mother's abundance just to shower down on all of us.
I'll also speak a little briefly. I don't know whether my teeth come out at night, I don't think so. But somehow a frog jumped in at night, so just bear with me. But as we know from the recent readings on Sunday morning about the descent of the Avatar, when darkness or evil increases in the world, then the Avatar descends to drive out that evil and lift up the righteous people. And this whole work of Ananda represents that. This work is Krishna's work. It's because Krishna is Babaji in this incarnation. And it's Babaji who is the head of our line. So this is Krishna's work, and His work is to drive out the darkness in the world and uplift the righteousness. And it says also in the Gita that all of Krishna's soldiers look like Krishna. That doesn't mean physically. It means that we all look like a representative of that consciousness of His light, and we're the warriors that He has chosen, and we have volunteered to be His warriors to help drive out the darkness. And as Devi said, that can't be done with guns and even with lightsabers. The weapon is the weapon of love and the weapon of caring about people. The world needs to change, but surface changes won't do it. It's a change of consciousness. And that's what Ananda represents, and it's what this temple represents. This temple is a sacred space meant to help uplift the consciousness of the people who come into that temple and radiate that out to the world so that the world's consciousness gets uplifted. And all of us who are already connected with Ananda, we've volunteered to be on the front line of Krishna's mission to this planet. And so if we don't step up, we cannot expect others to step up. So let's step up.
And it would make Jyotisha and I, Swami always corrected me. It would make us very...
No, me.
Me, okay. Forgive me, Swami. It would make us very happy if right now we see a whole bunch of pledges after our talk.
Yes. Thank you both. And how can we see those pledges? How can we make those pledges? Yes, I see a pledge happening back there, so we have some runners. And for those of us joining, and one up in the front, in the middle, yes, it's happening. Those of us joining online, you can go to ananda.org/temple, and there's a link there. Mai and our team will be updating the Facebook chat with that link, ananda.org/temple. And our dear friend Naba has created this incredible graphic for us to see what we have raised to this point. Let's all take a look together. The temple will illuminate to the level on which we have given. And it looks like thus far, it's happening. There it is. So while that's happening, our runners are going to get... Actually, I have a donation right here in my pocket. That's a Fandango gift card. Thank you. That was the wrong card. So, J-Love, I'd like to make a donation of $100 on that. Thank you. Okay, well, while that's happening, we're going to have some music to inspire us. As Jyotish said, we need courage. We need people that are willing to step up and be on the front lines of this battle for the light, ushering in the light. So our choir is going to sing for us, "Brave Were the People."
People who lived in these hills, brave the great warriors who confronted the foe, to defend what is holy, to defend what is true. Our Lord on mankind did this duty bestow. Glad our children who people these hills, glad in the vision their hearts understand what became of past struggles. The records are still, but courage still lingers, giving strength to the land. Men hunger for riches, for power, and for fame. By favor they think they will grow. The battles they fight, the victories they win, are never the victories they know. Men hunger for riches, for power, and for fame. By favor they think they will grow. The battles they fight, the victories they win, are never the victories they know. Brave were the people who lived in these hills, brave the great warriors who confronted the foe, to defend what is holy, to defend what is true. Our Lord on mankind did this duty bestow. Our Lord on mankind did this duty bestow.
Wow. Thank you. Well, let's raise our energy level once more here. We got a gift happening in the back there. I want to also introduce another way for us to give here. It's an incredible matching gift campaign that we're starting right now. So if you were to give $1,000 or more, that gift, I was just told by Mai and Geeta and the team, will be matched. So we've got a potential match right here. All right. Yes. I also, our phones are off the hook. The computers are lighting up. And I was told that Palo Alto, the Ananda Palo Alto community, actually just made an incredibly generous donation of $5,000. Give it up. In Palo Alto. Yeah. Yes. Now, those of you joining us online, maybe you're new, you just stumbled upon us on Facebook. Who are these people? What are they doing? Well, we want to tell you by sharing this video about Ananda. It's a brief 3-minute video, and it represents, it shares the essence of who and what we are. So we can share that video.
Ananda is friendship.
Unity.
Freedom.
Stillness.
Ananda is community.
For me, Ananda is the solution.
Authentic.
An expansion of consciousness.
Ananda is joy.
Ananda is joy.
There is no part of your life that is not improved when you discover the joy within you. You can love and be loved. You can be dynamically creative and successful. You can experience limitless energy. You can feel profoundly connected. You can discover and realize your true potential.
For nearly 50 years, Ananda has been a living expression of Paramahansa Yogananda's teachings. Yogananda's Autobiography of a Yogi is one of the most influential books of our time.
At the heart of Yogananda's mission is the spread of the scientific and universally effective technique of Kriya Yoga. By controlling the life force, Kriya meditation will change your brain and nervous system, empowering you to tap into and unite with the source of all love, peace, and joy.
This is what the science of Kriya Yoga gives us. It gives us a way to experiment with our own consciousness.
Ananda was founded by Yogananda's direct disciple, Swami Kriyananda, who has helped thousands lead deeply fulfilling spiritual lives.
Yogananda explained it beautifully. He said that what everybody in the world is looking for is happiness. It came from bliss. We all long for that bliss, and we'll never find it until we find God.
We are a worldwide source for Yogananda and Kriyananda's teachings. Our teachings provide practical spiritual solutions for all aspects of life. Both online and in person, you can find support and inspiration. Ananda's classes, guided meditations and events, books, videos, apps, and music invite you to find your inner joy.
Ananda communities are living expressions of practical spirituality.
Dynamic examples of how all aspects of life can be infused with joy.
Our thriving communities, inspired by Yogananda's vision of world brotherhood colonies, are found around the world. They offer a uniquely immersive spiritual lifestyle. Work, home, school, and Sangha, all in one place. People living the change they want to see in the world.
We are a worldwide movement
in service to universal upliftment.
We are dedicated to the belief,
I believe born in experience,
That you can live in joy.
From Ananda, Los Angeles. Thank you, Dharma Devi. Thank you, Ananda, LA. A fundraising update. I think the temple is illuminating. So let's see where are we? What has happened thus far? It's a Jenga puzzle. Have you ever? There it is. Yes. What am I seeing? Holy cow, Batman, really? $47,000. What? Really? How did you get to that number from up there? Wow. Really? My goodness. You people took it seriously. Fantastic. We are so close. We're so close to our goal. But before we keep going with our fundraising, we have another really inspiring video to share of our construction workers. My dear friend Cullen is part of the team. I'm not going to say that I nutmeg him when we play soccer. Sorry, Cullen, it slipped out. Let's watch a video. Wow. Beautiful. I introduced the wrong video. That was obviously the temple construction and not the team that's building the temple, which will be coming up shortly. But I just got another whisper in my ear that we had a very generous donation of $3,000 come in from Ananda, Seattle. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Before we have this next video of the temple crew, so you can meet the team that is manifesting this temple in the physical plane, I want to remind you of the gifts, those grand prizes that we have, the retreat in 29 Palms, the stay in Tahoe, the painting of Dana's, Jyotish. Don't forget the grand prize of Hawaii, and all the bonus gifts as well. So a reminder about them. And now we're going to meet the team through a video, the builders of this Temple of Light.
Thanks for joining us today. I'm going to give you a little tour to meet some of the people and show you some of the things we're doing deep inside the heart of the building. One of the first people we want to talk to is the architect, Panduranga Heater.
Well, it's been trying to happen for years, but finally Master and Babaji have made it happen over the last couple of years. We started the design about 2 years ago and started the construction last year. And we're well on our way to getting the outside and all the roofing and everything ready to proceed to the next step. The building's all weathered in. We got the blue tile up on the roof. The cupola is going to go on later this week, and we'll be starting the outside stucco.
Hi, here we are with Lucian Brink. What can you tell us about what you're doing, Lucian?
Well, ordering materials, you have to take a piece of the puzzle that we are about to work on and order the materials for it and kind of build it in your head, build it off the plans, and then order the material that we need and get it here so everybody's ready to go when they need it. And that's about it in a nutshell.
Thanks a lot. The next person we're talking to is Cullen Lewis here. He's been one of the prime contractors on the job. He's been instrumental from getting the string lines for the foundation to getting the glue lambs and arches placed up above. Today he's working on the main electric panel, bringing the power into the building. What can you tell us about your job here, Cullen?
Well, that's right. This is the main electric panel. I'm working with David Mooney right now. You'll see him later. It's been a great project. I'm really happy to be able to be on it, to be able to serve here, and it's coming along, so keep watching.
Thanks a lot. We're here with David Mooney Hall now, the prime electrical contractor on the job. He's putting in the main PG&E service here that's supplying the power to the building. What can you tell us about the job, David Mooney?
Well, what we have here is we've got a pole that's across the valley over here about 800 feet away that PG&E is going to bring their wires over to this pad over here, which you can maybe see in the background. They're going to put a transformer on there and bring up 400 amps worth of electricity for us to use. And it goes through this over here, which is going to be a meter, then it's going to go through this breaker panel and off to the actual temple of light from there. So this is how it all works. 12,000 volts up to here, steps it down to 208 volts, and from there it goes up to our new building.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, David Mooney. Power to the people. Kent, we're here with David Lawrence today. David's been with us since the early days on the project, and he's helping David Mooney now on the electrical part. What can you tell us about the job, David?
I obviously enjoy working on the temple. As a devotee, I wanted to work on the temple about a year ago when I heard about it. As a carpenter, it's also just very exciting things that are round and complex in shape, and it's beautiful. I'm really enjoying it.
Thanks a million. We appreciate your help.
You're welcome.
It's definitely been a fun project. Never worked on anything like it before. It's challenging, but definitely fun.
Neil Sullivan.
Today we're working on the arches for the niches. The masters will be here at these 6 locations, and this is the template. I'm doing them all on this one. I've just traced it. I'm gonna use my jigsaw. I'm gonna cut out this beautiful tight curve here, add our depth, and install it. Arjuna is working on the installation, so here we go. It's one part of many here.
Great. Thank you so much for everything. Arjuna Moynihan, he's going to show us the finished project of those niches that Neil was telling us about. And Arjuna was here, the very first one, clearing the trenches with the backhoe work when we first started to lay out the building.
Yeah, it was just me and Nicola digging the foundation. Yeah. This is a little more fun though. We get to build something pretty.
It's great been working here. Having lots of fun.
It's been a fun project, one of the most complicated we've ever done. And just getting it all up there and having a nice crew working with you. It's been great.
Hi, Kent. This is Ron McCryer here. He was helping on the framing crew for a long time, and now he's come in with the backhoe, and he's leading the crew that's doing all the underground trenching for the utilities outside the building. We have Kapila here with us now. He's joined the crew not long ago, and he's been helping putting in all these underground drain lines that are taking the water from the roof off away from the site. Hi, this is Rick Toussaint here with Sierra Excavating. This year he's helping us put in some primary underground work, the PG&E electric line.
It's going good. Good job.
Great.
It's going great, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With Waco Van Tour, the owner of Van Tour Crane and Rigging. Thanks a lot for coming, Waco. Have you got anything to say about the job?
No, you guys did a good job.
Okay, here we are with Elisha Johnson of the famous Johnson family.
That's been a lot of fun. It's really great watching this thing go up from a patch in the dirt to...
Hi, we're here with Isaac Bazan of the famous Bazan family.
Well, thanks to him, I feel like it'd be the right place and the right time.
Mark's joined us recently on the job.
So far, it's been good. It's been fun. Been learning a lot of new skills, helping out wherever I can.
Sterling Ashman, he's been with us for a while. He's helped us on many different parts of the project.
It's a blessing being here. It really is. Yeah, it's...
Hi, here we are in our office headquarters with Tim Clark here. He keeps track of the daily job log, a lot of the paperwork and scheduling, helping me with answering the phone and miscellaneous things. And also Tim was the main man behind keeping the Save a Week organized and running well.
I think that Save a Week was one of the most inspiring events that I was ever a part of. I mean, the energy here was really high. So it just is a Girl Friday, shall we say.
I would like to give you my heartfelt thanks from myself, all the crew, and all the residents here at Ananda Village for all the people who have helped donate to make this project happen. We've raised over $3 million. That is so awesome. We thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you, Nakula and the crew team. What a beautiful video. Look at that image. You know, Yoganandaji said, immortalize your ideals through architecture. You see it in that temple. And Swami also said about architecture that it's actually one of the most important arts because we see it. We see it every day. We see the buildings. We see them, and it reminds us of our inner ideal. And the choir is going to sing for us one of those ideals, which is walk like a man, that we walk towards our goal of self-realization and sharing it with all.
Walk like a man, even though you walk alone. Why court approval once the road is known? Let come who will, but if they don't turn home, the goal still awaits you. Go on alone. Follow your dream, though it lead to worlds unknown. Life's but a shadow, once our dreams have flown. What if they cry? Your dream is not our own. Your soul knows the answer. Go on alone. Give life your heart. Bless everything that's grown. Fear not the loving. All this world's your own. Make rich the soil, but once the seed is sown, seek freedom, don't linger. Go on alone. Walk like a man, even though you walk alone. Why court approval once the road is known? Let come who will, but if they all turn home, the goal still awaits you. Go on alone. Go on alone. Go on alone.
I was just informed, thank you, choir, for the beautiful song. I was just informed we have a special guest, and that special guest is coming into the temple, so I'm going to leave it as a surprise. You're not going to know who the guest is until that special guest comes down here, and the special guest is coming as we speak. The special guest is being ushered in by Virani. It is one of the baby goats from Yagoda. Give it up. Yes. Oh, she's. Oh.
Ivy wanted to bring some milk money to the temple project.
Oh. Thank you.
This is real milk money collected as we from people getting our products. It's $100. It represents one day of income at Yagoda before expenses. The goats love the temple, and I don't know if you knew this, but goats have a special way of meditating. They like to be on top of that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Virani. Thank you, Ivy. Thank you. Wow. Everyone's getting in on it. Awesome. Thank you. And we have an update on what we have raised thus far. And we have a gift right there. Lisa has a gift. Wow. You're not going to believe what was our goal today? If you remember, it was $50,000. We are at almost $58,000 at this point. Yes, gang it. So I invite you to get any of your final gifts in, because now comes the moment you have been waiting for. No.
Well, I just wanted to remind people, especially online. Can they hear me okay? No. No. Okay. Just a quick reminder for the temple. We are going to have one more wonderful Save a Week where people can fly in, drive in, join us, help construct. This will probably be a lot of beautification at the very end of getting this temple ready for the 50th. And that event that week will be May 23rd to 27th, so over Memorial Day weekend. So if you can come and you want to do some seva, we're going to have a lot of fun together that week.
Awesome. Thank you, Geeta. Thank you. Yeah. Wow. So if you would like to make a final gift here, because yes, the moment we've been waiting for is here, I'm asking Dharma Devi to come up to the drum, and we are going to have our raffle drawing. All of the incredible prizes, I may need help, because there's so many that we're raffling off here. No, not yet. So we have more gifts coming in. In fact, I talked to my earthly mother divine, thanking everyone from Palo Alto for their generous donation. From La Quinta, California, we had I think that's a $900 donation. From Medford, Oregon, $200. Ananda Village, a $500 donation. A $3,000 donation from someone here at Ananda Village. $1,000 from Walnut Creek. $500 from Bishop, California. $3,000 from Ananda, Seattle. $200 from Cresco, Pennsylvania. $500 from Palo Alto. $5,000 from Omaha, Nebraska. Another $200 from the Village. Wow. Wow. And I think there is another gift, perhaps.
Give the pen that we wrote it
with. Thank you. Sorry. Yes, we've got pens going in, we've got seva, we've got money. Fantastic. So, are we ready for the raffle? No. We can't stop. Okay, it's too small. We've got another. I wanted to tell you that I spoke with my earthly mother divine, Francesca Romano, this morning, and she has made a donation into there. I'm also requesting that she sends her pizzelles, because she's a really good baker. So we will get some of those along with the tickets. So, pizzelles are an Italian cookie that are pressed flat. It's very crispy. They're good with tea. They have aniseed in them, which is good for digestion as well. They're made with love. Yes. It's more blessed to give, right, than to receive. Shall I tell you? Well, why not? My mother actually has cancer. No, that's not sad, because you can't keep a good woman down. When she was getting chemo, she brought pizzelles and gave them to the nurse. So that is what this day is about. It's about giving. So one last opportunity to give here. And I'm going to give you a final. We need 10 more. Okay. Holy cow. Yeah. Let me give you an update on what number we're at, because it's just, I can't believe it. We are now at $60,000. Wow. And it's just unprecedented. This was not rehearsed, so we don't know. We weren't ready for this. Yes, Geeta? Nakula, can you give us a 2-minute update? The video was incredible, but just right from where you, yeah. Come on down. Come on down, you're next.
Good morning, everyone. This is just a whole lot of fun. I want to thank you all. I really had a lot of fun building the building, and I hope you enjoyed the little video we made. It was really fun and completely unrehearsed and ad lib on the spot, just like now. So I really can't thank Master enough and all of you for allowing me the opportunity to participate in this great Temple of Light, and the whole team. Cullen, come on up here with me, Cullen and Panduranga. It's us that's doing it. It's all of you here that are doing it. Everyone in this room, all of the ones giving donations, all the people coming to this. Tim Shantz, come up here. Come on, Tim. We're going to have another fantastic Save a Week coming up. You heard about it. Tim's going to lead the landscaping part of it, which will be a big part of it, and it's just going to make it so beautiful. And I just want to say this is a really complex building. We've really hit the mark here with God's grace, and Panduranga as a channel, and Cullen and all the builders as the workers. We've created something that's so elegant but so simple. It's truly a divine jewel here for the world to receive. And we thank you again for the chance to be here today with you. And dive deep and give some more money. We'll spend it.
Just a short word. It's, like Nakula said, it's been such a blessing to be a part of this process and just really to allow Master to flow through us. In the mornings, we gather together at the site and we pray, and we just ask that Master channel through us, and God's the doer in all this. And we're just so blessed to be able to allow that to flow through us and create what Master and Babaji have in store for us. So we're giving it our best, and within a few months, we're going to be in it and just full of joy. We're full of joy already, but we're going to be full of joy unbelievably.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nakula.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Panduranga and Tim and Cullen. So, are we ready for the raffle? Not yet. So, the mic for Gita.
So, this is an experiment, right? So many donations are coming in online that it crashed the system. Woohoo! So we actually have to do the raffle drawing in a little bit. I think maybe we should close, and if you all head home, pop on ananda.org. We'll go back live as soon as we're ready to pull and announce the winners, because we want to make sure people giving right now actually get into the raffle. So what a great problem.
Yes. And we don't even know where we're at, but we're at right now where we'll end up. But right now we're at $63,000. Incredible. So the choir is going to come up and sing for us, and then Davey will lead us in the final affirmation.
Many hands make a miracle. Let's all join hands together. Life on earth is so wonderful when people laugh and dance and struggle as friends, and all their dreams achieve their hands. Many hands make a miracle. People climbing together.
close now. Let's stand. We're going to do our affirmation and then a closing prayer, our temple affirmation. We'll do it 4 times as Master taught us. So first, out loud together. We'll do it together because I think you know it. God's light is within us, around us, and everywhere. By His grace, we are building a temple of light, a beacon of blessings for all the world. God's light is within us, around us, and everywhere. With His grace, we are building a temple of light, a beacon of blessings for all the world. God's light is within us, around us, and everywhere. With His grace, we are building a temple of light, a beacon of blessings for all the world. Whispering, God's light is within us, around us, and everywhere. With His grace, we are building a temple of light, a beacon of blessings for all the world. Silently, I'll say it out loud, but you repeat silently. God's light is within us, around us, and everywhere. With His grace, we are building a temple of light, a beacon of blessings for all the world. Let's pray together. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Friend, beloved God, Great Masters, Jesus Christ, Babaji Krishna, Lahiri Mahashaya, Swami Shri Yukteswar, beloved Guru, Paramahansa Yogananda, Saints of all religions, humbly we bow to you all. O beloved Lord, we are your channels to bring your light into this world. Use us, our hands, our feet, our words, our thoughts, our intentions. May your will flow through us to bring light to all humanity. Om. Peace. Amen. Thank you all for joining us, and thank you for your generosity. And this summer we will dedicate this beautiful, complete Temple of Light. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru.
This morning, if you're just tuning in now, we had an amazing fundraiser for the Temple of Light. People were invited to give donations and to be entered into this raffle, which we are going to draw the winners now here in this moment. But before we do that, we want to announce how much was raised. This was in just this morning. Let's have drum roll. The number come up. $80,572. Woo! Our goal was to raise $50,000, so we blew way past that goal, and we are so grateful. That gets us further toward our overall temple fundraising goal of $650,000. And if you're just tuning in, you should know that all of this money is going to the Temple of Light being built here at Ananda Village. That is really meant to be a beacon of light for the entire world. So of that $572,000 raised this morning, that constitutes 3,222 raffle entries. And we're very excited now to announce who wins what. So, without further ado, the first item in our raffle is this gorgeous original painting by Dana Anderson. She donated that herself. We are very grateful for this. And I'm going to let Sundra here pull, notice the basket to your left. That We had a raffle drum, but with 3,222 tickets, they didn't fit in the raffle drum, so we have a raffle basket. And we'll let Sundra pick who wins Dana's beautiful original painting. Zoom. And the winner is, hard to read, Sharon Lester. Woohoo! Congratulations, Sharon. We will be following up with each winner after this. So next up, a beautiful watercolor painting by Swami Jyotish. He donated this to us himself. So we will find out who gets to take an original piece of Jyotish art. Peter Van Houten, Dr. Peter! Woohoo! Wow, okay, so next let's do the healing package. So let's have our healing package come up. Isn't she a lovely healing package? What is included in this healing retreat is a weekend stay at the guest house at the Crystal Hermitage. And included there, you get a massage with Sachana, yoga therapy session with Michelle, a flower essences session with Leela Devi, a healing prayer session with Mary and Bima. So this is a weekend extravaganza of health and healing. Let's find out. It might take me a second to uncrinkle. We didn't want any cheating here. It's Sudarshan Murthy. Time to book your visit. Okay, next up, let's do a weekend in Lake Tahoe. This is for a weekend, I think, for 2 guests, and it's accommodations. It's going to be a lovely weekend. Oh, and a full paddleboarding session. You can, with paddle boards and instructors. So. Okay. Good job digging deep. We gotta make sure. John and Paulette Taylor! Woohoo! Okay, 29 Palms. So if you were with us, you heard Narayan and Dharma Devi donated a weekend retreat. That's 3 nights at their 29 Palms Desert Retreat. It sleeps up to 10 guests. It has a hot tub, and it is incredibly beautiful. So let's see. All right, who's the lucky winner? Latika! Woohoo! Latika Perugino. Get some time and rest, much needed rest. Okay, and last but definitely not least, our grand prize, a full week vacation in Hawaii on the Big Island, including 2 airline mile tickets to get there and back from the continental United States. So let's see who gets a big vacation. Alrighty. This is the big one. Oh, the Chabot family. Oh my gosh, that's really exciting. Maybe they'll bring their new grandbaby, Mala. So we want to thank everybody. I'm going to let why don't you? Oh, you don't have a mic. I'm sorry. We're going to thank everybody, people who gave. We have many gifts for people who gave at different levels. The meditation retreat, the expanding light retreat, crystal clarity books. And the team that put this on for us, the Online with Ananda team, we are super grateful.
Yes, so we want to thank the Next Wave group too, and that's all the young people here that really put this event together.
What else? The development team will be contacting each individual who met the donation gift level to help you select your gift for those of you that won that prize. Yeah. So if you have any questions, you can contact me or Geeta.
Bless you all. Oh, wait.
Thank you.
And in ending, these are all the people who gave, and we just want to thank every one of them in a little fun ceremony, because we're working toward the closing of this campaign, and all these gifts helped us get there. So ready, you guys?
Ready.
Okay. Banat, fun jobs!